So today we are looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are now on episode 96 of the series, and in the last episode I was describing the peace treaty of World War at the end of World War 7. And today we are going to be looking at maybe a few wars, and the first one is already gonna be happening here. How long has this been here for? I'm gonna just close it in again. Oh yeah. I'm on the correct layer. I'm not already talking. So yeah. What the hell? Then all of a sudden see Quebec invade this New York country. You see them declare war on them. And they do, and then they move. This is up to the first war Quebec has actually been in. But they move troops across this border. Then the New York army then comes out and then tries to push them back. But they are unsuccessful. But then they gain support from a certain country. Gain it from Ontario, right here, who sends immense support to New York. Ignore the barking if you can hear any. That's my dogs. If you can hear anyone say shut up, just ignore, so ignore it. Wait, what is this color right here? What is this color? I feel like I remember this color. I think it's from a certain country over there. Is it Czechia? Nope. Is it green? No. Then who can it be? But I don't care. But anyway, then the New York army then comes back, pounding back. And then they do successful. They pound the Quebec army. What you call this is from Quebec? Tell me in the comments, because I don't know. Quebecan, French. I mean, it makes sense, French, since they do speak French in Quebec. So I guess that is. But then the New Yorkers push back the Quebec army, and then they take 3 major cities on the border. And then I managed to split them off, but let's just go to the economy map mode. Not corrupt economy. Oh, let me just go to... Anyways, back to 2-bit. I didn't delete the main layer. Before I did, I didn't. Yeah, this needs updating. Oh yeah, there was 3 countries right here before Brazil invaded them. 3. Yeah, pretty big. I'm gonna have to change. Oh yeah, the yellow team's old borders before they got invaded by purple and red. Purple team who gave on to the red team. Old Rome. Anyways, enough yapping, and let's get over into the video. Because I'm already 4 minutes into recording. And then the New York Kings then pushing, and they capture this entire panhandle around Lake Michigan? Is this like Michigan? They take all whatever. Is that Panhandle or is it not? No, I don't think it is a Panhandle. But this is probably a peninsula. New Brunswick Peninsula. And anyways, Ontario Ontario declares war on Quebec and quickly begins and meets up with New York, and they actually had a defensive pact. Let's just say this is a part of Quebec. And Hudson then pushes in, Ontario pushes into Quebec, and yeah, they just get demolished. Quebec then pulls out the white flag despite being triple the size of, quadruple the size. But let's just take a look. As peace treaty, it's actually the First World War, not counting World War 4. 7. 6, 7. I know you're gonna comment 6, 7. If you do, I'm gonna crash out, you know. If you do. It actually hurts to get rid of this province. I've actually liked in that spot. Yeah. So the Ontario siege is this. It takes it on. Okay, I'm just gonna do this part. And I'm 7 minutes into recording. So sorry if the recording is actually very short. I am literally on the time limit. Literally. I'm on a time limit. Literally on a time limit. I'm already nearly 8. I'm 7 minutes into recording. And it's actually got... I am so cooked, man. We then see, New York next to these provinces, Ontario next to this, and this, and this. So yeah, New York has just doubled its size, whilst only now the North American Union is now gonna be expanding with some countries. First we had Panama. Ooh, where's its capital in? Let me just look. Oh, it's right on the border. So it is more in Panama. So Panama. It's also in Costa Rica, but I'm calling it Panama. As Panama, Costa Rica is gonna be, joining the North American Union. Then, there's no new religion, but they're trying to, then all of a sudden, the point is to encompass all of North and South America except Brazil, including this country, which, guess or not, Peru has just invaded it and taken its coast back. I'm not gonna show it. And it only has one, and yeah, it loses 2 of its provinces. But then, it's like it only loses 2 of its provinces. And yeah, 96. If I didn't say 95, then it's 96. But anyways, yeah. Peru and that invaded this country, and then next round, that's what this country then invades it. What if this country actually annexes the rest of this country? Long Chile. Kind of. North Chile is right here, and Central Chile is right here, and Southern South America. Also, I'm gonna bring up something. Yeah, they did. Wait, it was during this time that they divided. Wait, what? It was during this time they divided it. Bro, I forgot that they divided it during this time. You also can. Oh yeah, this Korean Australian country invaded this country. I still have the old colour for this country, which went through a revolution. And yeah, this is the fractured Arabian Empire. This is Rome's occupation. This is where the Northwest African Republic's occupation. I'm talking about what country this is. This is China. I think, yeah, that was Belgium. Yeah. Yeah. I think this was Germany when I made. Yeah, Bangladesh didn't even exist. Oh, Korea. The Russian Defense Pact was created. Yeah, this is what this orange country used to own. Not including just red. But